Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to our Irby Derby campaign in Battletech Advanced 3062. We're on the drop for a 4.5 skull mission against, quote, heavily armed pirates. So I have my hopes up indeed for this one. We're carrying the same lance as we did on the previous mission, and that means that we do have 2 units of battle armor currently loaded up on the Centurion and the Dervis using their, well, I guess claw mounts. Some of them have magnetic mounts as well, but our particular model has claws. So we're making the most of it. And we are on the wrong side of a mountain, which reminds me particularly of a song that I really enjoy called Blue Side of the Mountain by the Steel Drivers, but, well, for some reason that's not playing, and I will admit I am slightly confused. But we have a little ways to go. Here, I'll pop up for just a second and show you. Yes, we have to get around this mountain, we have to go up this road here, and destroy the enemy units on the low ground, which really doesn't bother me all that much because, well, I'd rather that they're on the low ground than we are, so much the better. Now, we do have to watch out for reinforcements, as this is a 4.5 skull mission. That's something that should be relatively common to increase the difficulty over just, all of us versus 4 max, but it is technically speaking a standard battle, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. I've had to go either way on that. We need to, well, we're running a little slowly, and this is one of the things that is, it's nice, but it's also a little bit annoying sometimes about the random drops mod incorporated into Battletech Advanced 3062, and also I believe Rogue Tech as well. I'm not sure about Bex, but sometimes you just drop really far away or behind terrain or something like that, and it just takes a little bit of driving to get to the final location. But if you think about it, it kind of makes a bit of sense, a bit more sense than being dropped directly into the thick of things. I mean, we have a Leopard transport vehicle piloted by Sumeyer, and what, she's supposed to touch down, drop us off while we're taking incoming enemy fire? That sounds, risky and hazardous for our health, and I, for one, am not exactly upset by the prospect of a safe landing and a slower engagement. The same holds true, by the way, for if you're playing Mech Warrior 5 or something like that. Sometimes you'll drop down and you'll be taking incoming fire before you even really get off the transport, and it's very disorientating. Disorienting? Yes, disorienting, because you're trying to figure out, okay, well, where am I? Where are my 3 companion mechs, who are usually AI with that one, and that's its own other difficulty as well. So, it can get a little bit challenging. We are hoping to mix it up a little bit somewhat soon. I think this mission and one more will get us access to the Torian Concordat faction store, which will be quite a delight to show you guys, and hopefully will get us some nice targeting systems. If I had a rangefinder, we might be able to see something more by now, but unfortunately I do not. However, because I have a sneaking suspicion we might be starting combat this round, I'm going to move the Ridgehound up in his Centurion, and yes, so 100-ton mech on the low ground. Would be nice if we could get into a good position to fight him. I don't mind having the Atlas somewhat farther away with those indirect fire weapons. We need to close with the Marauder to bring the Plasma online, and we'll get the Orion and the Dervish moving around as quickly as we can. Thunderbolt maybe over on the right hand side. Yes, that would be nice if we can get a good angle with some of the longer range weaponry there. And the battle armor will hop off when our frontline mechs, the Dervish and the Centurion, get closer. So, second mech in visual, well, in sensor range, I guess. Unknown, no available tonnage, but they weren't very high on the priority list, which means that there's something heavy down there. Let's move Ridgehound up, and I guess kind of ish near cover. There's a little bit of a rock here. It's not great, but it's not nothing either. And that's a Mackie. Ooh, okay. 2 Mackies, a Marauder 2 Mad 5J I would love to take pieces from, and a Thunderbolt 5S. So double LBX AC-10, double SRM-6. Yeah, long range, short range weaponry. It's nice. I like it. Mackie has a sniper assault, sorry, sniper artillery piece, and the other one has an AC-20. So the Mackie with the artillery is our first target because, yeah, no, that I don't like that. let's not have that be a thing for too long. Firing the improved binary and good effect on target. Very nice. Marauder 2 moving up on their parts. This is where we have to be a little bit worried. It's quite possible that our battle armor attached to Ridgehound will also take damage if Ridgehound gets hit, which we can now do something about. So let's go over and find Flathead. Okay, dismount and move up. I don't want him too close. Let's go right here. Very well. And we're going to use shielded stance just in case. Give me some fire on the Mackie. A little bit long range, but the size delta is wonderful for these guys. Plus 5, well, -5 to shot difficulty, +5 to hit. Let's open up. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Lots of armor on this guy. It's going to be a bit of a problem. AC-20 shell, PPC, and our Centurion is absolutely fine, which is what I like to see. A lance this heavy, we might not have additional opponents, so hopefully this will be a bit of a simple job. If I move up a little bit, can I bring the others out? I can't. Well, still, let's do it because we don't sacrifice accuracy on the rotary Gausses. King Crab moving up, and give me a full salvo. 3 shots on each rotary Gauss. And go ahead. That is beautiful to watch. Very nice. Okay, so we're making our way downtown, walking fast, and we're home. No, okay, we're making our way through that guy's armor, and that is probably a good thing. I mean, the sniper, it won't be the biggest deal if it fires for a round or two, but this is how we lose pieces. It's how we've lost pieces before as well. We're actually outside the range, it looks like, for the Thunderbolts. I didn't expect that at all, but yep, look at that. That's extreme range. Should have moved him up further. But at least we have good chances to hit on everything else. So, what's the next most dangerous? Probably the 2 LBX AC-10s. Don't know why. Sometimes it's game is relatively insistent on showing me, yes, that right torso that I'm not hovering over. Okay, so that's probably the most dangerous after the sniper artillery piece. Fire away. We will have to be careful about heat on this one, but that's good contact. Lots of stability damage. We could potentially get a knockdown. That'd be pretty nice. Unfortunately, not our priority at the moment. Oof. And yeah, we really need to close with Dervish. Those SRMs are all outside of their maximum range, but we can try to land a Narc. Yep, target marked. And that should be quite useful for us. Let's get the Marauder, those plasma rifles, moving forward as far as we can go. Which is that? Okay, that should be fine. The terrain here is sometimes a little bit hard to see on shadowy maps. Well, I do like the shadows, it's nice. It's the difference from the overexposed that nature you can sometimes get. And what will run hot? This Mackie could run hot, PPC double large. Yeah, he's already building a little bit of heat. Okay. Let's go after him, try and cook that Mackie. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's way over the red line. Should be a good target for our Marauder. And the Orion. Let's see, so we're starting to make our way through the Marauder 2. We're starting to make our way through the Mackie in the back. That range is going to be an issue. Shoot him with the Mackie. Rack 5 on 3. Good contact. A lot of that to the damaged torso pieces, it looks like, and we're so very close, but we might not be able to quite do it. Let's see. If I move here, just the ER larges. Okay, if I move up. Okay, there we can bring the LRM-20 rack online. We can also do it here, and that's an unobstructed shot, so let's do that. We do have to run through a crystal field, but that should be okay. Nope, heat generation is fine. Alright, let's see if we can get some structure exposed. There it is, and LRMs. Heat sinks destroyed, but no effect on the sniper artillery piece. We do have Zephyr as well, but I want that battle armor still mounted up until we can move the Dervish up closer on the next turn. So we can move Flathead. Hey, battle armor. Let's see if you can take down an assault mech, why don't we? Okay, good effect. Sniper ammo explosion. Ooh, wait. Sniper destroyed? Great. Double large pulse, double medium still makes that thing deadly, but at least now we don't have to worry about area of effect, particularly on the battle armors that really can't stand up to it. So let's reserve down. We should be moving. Yep, okay, we have a couple on 6, including the Dervish, so let's get that on the way. And who's moving on 5? That looks like the Thunderbolt. Yep, very well. Precision strike on the Mackie. This should be enough to take him down. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, maybe not. Well, those things are built steady. Sturdy. And steady. Although he is rather unsteady as those missiles knock him off his feet, and pilot unconscious? No, engine destroyed off the fall. Ah, that works for me. Fair enough. Let's get Ridgehound moving up as well, and we'll focus most of our damage in on that Marauder too. We are trying to cook the other Mackie, but that'll just be the Marauder's job 1-for-1. Pretty efficient mech in that regard, but a little bit slow on the kill at times. So, opening up, we land the binary, very nice. Lost evasive, also very nice, and now it's time to see if we can get some good work out of our other battle armor. Zephyr, unfortunately, does not have shielded stance, but does have a precision strike which we can make advantage of. Fire everything. I love watching those King David Gauss rifles fire, and it's wonderful. And the Marauder 2 is knocked off his feet. Hopefully it's a pilot kill, and we'll get a lot of... Nope. I was hoping for a lot of salvage there. Alas. Okay, so the Mackie... No, this is the Thunderbolt. Moving up. This could be a little deadly. Triple medium laser. Those MGs as well will be very deadly against battle armor, which she is shooting at. Yep, additional damage from that, I do believe. Could be wrong, but I think so. Okay, so we have Viper now in the Marauder. We have two choices. We can double down on the Mackie, or we can try and shoot on the Thunderbolt and disable both at once. But I think I want to see what we can do if we focus fire. So let's precision strike on that Mackie. Unfortunately, all 4 is a little hot, as we are on a hot biome. Let's go for a cheeky headshot if we can. Why not? Got the next fastest way this armament kills. Nope. But yeah, almost forced a mandatory mech shutdown, which, hey, I don't mind that at all. Okay, firing in. Let's go for that damaged side torso. We're on the wrong side for it, but get lucky shots sometimes. Oof. Ah. There goes the ammunition, boys. Very nice. And Orion hopefully can either finish the job or come very close to doing so. Let's turn the rotary Gauss on to 6. Tanks our accuracy a little bit, but the extra damage could very well be worth it. Not quite enough. Oh, heatsink kits are doubles. That could be very nice salvage for us. The Atlas or the King Crab could both shoot in. Let me see what my accuracy is. Oof. That is a little bit tempting. But I think what we're going to do is try to finish this guy off with the rotary Gausses, just for a little bit of flourish. Probably cut us down to a single piece of salvage off that, but yeah, at least we're alive. Yep, 1 salvageable part. That's okay, I only get 2 from this mission anyway, and we'll pick up something else worthwhile, I'm sure. Okay, let's go after the Thunderbolts. With Thunderbolt missiles, which seems entirely appropriate to me anyway. Most of them making contact. Mackie's turn. And yep, kaboom. That's what we like to see. Scratch 1 for Viper and the Marauder. We're going to wait until 5 because I want to pound more plasma into this guy as well. We can go back up to 4, just barely. Seems like we're going to be alternating. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now, even if he has a chance to go, he'll be very much disabled for it, not able to fire his main armament without potentially going kaboom. Large lasers landing pretty well. 6 destroyed. I mean, this is something It would be kind of nice if you could have some better indication of what's coming your way at this at these sorts of difficulties, because you know we have too many mechs for this. Oh, that was very loud. We have too many mechs for this amount of Op 4, right? So pretty overwhelming firepower on our side. I mean, it makes it easy paycheck, sure, but sometimes it's a little bit difficult to judge. We could have probably made this a more entertaining mission by fielding a couple fewer mechs. No way to know that, and had I fielded 4 and we fought against, I don't know, 30 mechs in the opposition, we would have forfeited a good paycheck by having to, well, evac and give up on the mission. So, let's fire in. This should be enough to finish this guy off. There we go. Primary objective completed. And that'll be the mission. Thank you all for hanging around. We'll see you again real soon.